Back. For some reason, connection got lost with the PlayStation. I don't know why. Oh, frustrated at that. This is another reason why I hate doing recordings sometime on YouTube. Well, not YouTube, on freaking PlayStation without a proper recording to do it. Hopefully later on in the year, I'll be able to get a recording system set up properly where I can record videos and it won't like mess up when I'm doing them, where I can like record without a long period of time it stopping. So I apologize when the video got cut off. There we go, use the spawner. So I'm gonna try to get done so we can get back to the school.
The breeze here feels wonderful.
The food was delicious too. Agreed.
I can see why this restaurant is popular with the nobles. Do you dine here often, Eustace?
I do. The chef has been good to me since I was a child. I was practically raised on this food.
How typical. Even in your dining habits, you nobles subsist on unnecessary luxury. Though I can't deny the quality of the food.
It wasn't just tasty, but warm too. Yes. For a high-class restaurant, the chef seems to have used a lot of very healthy ingredients. Perhaps he's doing his part to ensure Eustace stays in good health.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wonder what Group B is doing right now.
We had this exact same conversation in our group last month, too. I'm sure they're hard at work over in St. Ark. Probably nothing to worry about.
It was Celdic for you last month, right? So you were thinking of us on the first night?
Yeah. After dinner, we were wondering how Group B was getting on. Dare I ask?
Well...
Nowhere near as peacefully as now. This is a big improvement.
I kind of figured that much.
We are doing much better this time. That much is true.
Huh? And I'm sure our reports will reflect that.
It is an improvement, though I'm not convinced it's good enough.
It's not?
I'm certain Group B gave their absolute best in all of their tasks today. But can we honestly say the same? That we could have done no better? And I'm referring not just to the monster encounter, but to the handling of our other tasks as well.
That face, B.
We'll just have to try and make up for it in the day we have left. Besides, we had the chance to catch sight of a far bigger problem.
Yes, that's true.
First we find out taxes are rising throughout the province. Then we find out the military is being expanded on a grand scale. Don't even try to tell me the two aren't related.
I have no intention of denying it. But you're only looking at one side of the coin. Exactly how many Oxen tanks do you think the Imperial Army has under their control?
Well,
100 or 2, I'd guess.
Precisely. The Imperial Army's military capabilities are enormous. This nation has one of the most powerful armed forces on the continent, and roughly 70% of it is under the Chancellor's control. Tell me, how is the Noble Alliance supposed to counter that?
So you're suggesting that's why the Provincial Army needs to bolster its forces?
Considering both sides are comprised of Erebonians, it all seems so wasteful.
Ah, the travails of youth. How noble and beautiful they are.
Remember when I said this guy is unique? He is very unique.
It's you.
Baron Blue Blanc, I believe?
It's such an honor that you would remember a mere Baron. I see you completed a hard day's work already. How splendid!
yes, nearly.
What about you?
Alas, I have yet to be blessed with the fateful encounter I seek. The search for beauty is filled with perils and obstacles, yet that is precisely what makes it all so beautiful.
Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay.
I most certainly will. Though it truly is a pity that the clear air of this verdant city should be tinged, if but faintly, with the scent of steel. I'd heard that Duke Alberea was a man of many interests, but I was unaware he counted playing with fire among them. I don't condemn him for it, though, for only by playing with fire can one create fireworks. Would you not agree, my friends?
I don't like your implications.
And I think this whole line of conversation is a little inappropriate.
Oh, please do pardon me, young lady. I meant no harm, I assure you. I wish you well on your remaining day here. May you reveal to me the beauty I seek by its end. Be it the lovely luster of success, or the sad splendor of failure.
Who does he think he is? This is why I can't stand nobles.
I thought you might say that. If it makes you feel better, though, I have my doubts as to whether that man truly is a noble to begin with.
What?
His behavior seems so exaggerated. Almost as if he's trying to act like the quintessential noble. Like he's fulfilling the stereotype.
Yeah, something about him feels off to me, too. But what's even stranger is that he knew we only have one day left here.
You're right.
We told him of our field study, but never once did we divulge how long we intended to remain here.
Between him and that silver object, we've been crossing paths with a lot of strange people today.
Well, tomorrow's the end of our stint here. We can't let ourselves get distracted. We still have a lot to do.
That's right. We have to do our group proud.
Exactly.
We should return to the hotel and begin work on our reports then.
I really do like this game. It's fun, nice pastime, and a thing to just play for grinding through the day of leveling up and stuff. Reminds me a lot of MMO games. I was kind of thinking of streaming something on Xbox. Don't know what. But I was gonna stream something.
Can't get to sleep?
I could ask you the same. You aren't going to tell me the bed's too hard for you, are you?
I wouldn't dream of it. I've never slept in a bed this high class in my life. Not even back at home.
And yet you're the son of Baron Schwarzer. You've not lived the life one might expect of a boy from a noble family.
Yeah, that's just how my dad is. A lord should live like his people, not above them. That's how he always put it.
I see. It sounds as though you have a good family.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for my upbringing.
Aren't you going to ask? I assumed you'd be curious about that brief exchange with my father earlier.
I wasn't really sure you'd want me to bring that up. You obviously get along really well with your brother, but I didn't get that same sense with the Duke. Has he always been like that?
As far back as I can remember. I suppose he just has little respect for a son born to a commoner.
What?
My brother and I have different mothers. He was born of my father's legal wife, a noble who still lives to this day. My own mother, however, was a commoner, and she passed away 8 years ago. In other words, I am his bastard son.
I had no idea. So, was that chef you met earlier?
He's my uncle, on my mother's side. Perhaps that's why he's always been so good to me. Or perhaps he's simply compelled to treat me as I deserve to be treated, being the son of the Duke.
No, that can't be. I don't blame you for being a little cynical, but there's no need to be quite so hard on yourself.
I suppose you're right.
I'm sure you have your differences, but you do get along with your brother, right?
You could say that. He's treated me well ever since I was taken in 8 years ago. He was the one who taught me my swordsmanship, and who trained me in the ways of court etiquette.
I knew it.
Pardon?
There's just something honest, I guess you could say, about the way you fight. It shows that whoever taught you was someone you really trusted. When we first met him this afternoon, I had a hunch he might have been the one. What's wrong?
Nothing at all. You just keep reminding me how unlike a noble you truly are.
I get that a lot.
Is your injury from this afternoon on the mend?
It's fine, honestly. There's no pain, and the wound's closed up like it was never there. I'll have to be sure to thank Emma's grandmother for her help someday.
That's good to hear. Still, from where I stand, you are something of a danger to yourself.
I am?
Yes, you are.
On the day of the entrance ceremony, when the trapdoor opened beneath us, you acted instantly to protect Elisa. There wasn't even a moment's hesitation.
Ah.
In most cases, one would reflexively act to protect himself. It's part of man's natural survival instinct. Yet you put another before yourself, not even pausing to question the validity of that decision. And you did exactly the same thing with us today. I'm sure most people would see that as an act of selflessness and sing your praises for it. But to me, it comes across as abnormal, perhaps even twisted.
I, don't know how to respond to that. I wasn't expecting you to see through me quite so clearly.
Well, I owed you as much for having seen through me first. Still, the point stands. You need to be more cognizant of the effects your actions have on those around you. If not for your health, then for your reputation. That selflessness of yours can just as easily be perceived as arrogance, after all.
I know it can. And you're not the first person to tell me that. What's the point in saving others if you can't spare even a moment to save yourself? That's what my old master always used to say to me.
Was it now? I suppose we both have some things we need to work through.
Yeah, but for now, we need to get a good night's sleep. If we stay up too late tonight, we're going to be dead to the world tomorrow, and that wouldn't be fair to the others.
I agree, wouldn't be fair. To the girls, at least. I'd hate to be so tired as to limit my potential.
Hear, hear. Good night, Eustace.
Pleasant dreams.
Alright, let's see here. I got 444 task report. There is monster, a ring on it, and vessel. That's 4. Okay, 444 on those.
Keep up the good work.
Night. I might need to get a USB split on the USB. Well, I need to cord splitter with my PlayStation and the damn Xbox. Monster. Two requests some grants. I need to make this. Details. I'll find me.
Eustace Alberea.
What is it, Machias Regnitz?
I will accept no more failures. Today, we will form a combat link.
What?
As much as I may dislike you, I'm ashamed that we were unable to do what every other member of our class has accomplished. Today's monster extermination request seems as good a chance as any to make up for yesterday's failure. What did you say?
You really are simple-minded, aren't you? I suppose you overheard our conversation last night and feel some kind of affinity toward me now?
Nonsense! I did no such thing! I was fast asleep while you yammered on about your family and Reen and...
Cover blow.
Yes.
That's pretty conclusive.
Very well. I accept. I'll be happy to show you what a proper combat link looks like.
We'll see about that. Fortunately, I have more than enough generosity of spirit to endure being paired with an arrogant noble like you.
Maybe today's field study will go more smoothly than yesterday's after all.
Lord Eustace.
Arno? What brings you here? I would have expected you to be at my father's side.
I'm terribly sorry I could not greet you upon your arrival yesterday. However, I have come today in the capacity of an escort.
An escort? To where? I'm sure you must be aware that I returned to Bereahard purely as part of a field study for my academy work.
But of course, however, His Grace has directly requested that I escort you to the mansion. So I would be most appreciative if you'd accompany me without delay.
Father? He showed no signs of desiring my company when we spoke yesterday.
I am in no position to question or oppose his orders, merely to obey them. I'm sure you understand. Though while I hesitate to speculate, I do wonder if His Grace may feel some regret regarding his demeanor yesterday.
But...
Go with him. We can attempt to form a combat link another time.
We'll be able to handle the morning's tasks just fine on our own. Don't worry about us.
Ha! You've come all the way back to your hometown. It would be a shame not to visit with your family, right?
Agreed.
Are you certain? Very well. I'll return this afternoon. And though I will worry as to how you'll fare without me, I know you'll at least give it your best, for what that's worth.
Of course we will.
All right. Let's meet back in the hotel lobby around noon. If something comes up, just leave a message at the front desk.
Understood. Lead the way, Arno.
Gladly, sir. Please excuse us.
Well, let's get started. We wouldn't want to give Eustace any further reason to worry, now would we?
Huh, certainly not. Still...
What? What is it? If you have something to say, just say it.
Oh, it's nothing. Nothing at all.
She's probably thinking, the worst is over, and it's all thanks to your eavesdropping.
Good boy.
Just stop that! Just stop looking at me like I'm some hapless babe! Reen, you do know I still haven't completely forgiven you for lying, don't you?
Are you still hung up on that?
And Emma, I hope you're ready to score second on our midterms because I'm not about to lose to you again. But don't even think about giving those exams any less than your very best. I intend to best you when you're in top form.
You will?
And as for you, Fee, I've been wanting to say this for a long time now. Sleeping in class is an affront to our education! You need to start treating classes more seriously. Listen, take proper notes. Raise your hand now and then. And stop covering your ears when I'm talking to you.
I can't hear you.
Anyway, we've got a lot to do, so how about we get to it?
Right.
Okay. I need to go towards. Presents over there. I need to head towards. Over here. This people? Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Okay. Plaza. General store. Where's the general store? I think it was back over here. Yeah, I think this is the general store. Right? Oh, I have a good amount of these. Why didn't I buy one of them? Store, use it later. There's also. Alright. You go this way. Oh, I don't need combat link. Shit. I need to go all the way over here. Nice.
A dangerous foe. Stay on guard.
Okay. Use a percent. There's also a hidden quest. Okay, this is a hidden quest. that. Head all the way back.
A dangerous foe. Stay on guard.
Yep. He's an idiot. Takes care of that. Hey, god dang it. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Next quest is nostalgia. Okay. Okay, that takes care of that. The next quest is... Once you defeat the monster, go back to... The boss is fairly weak by itself. The boss is surrounded by 6 other mad trap units. Okay. Once you go... And you need to find... Okay. Okay. Hold on a second.
Right.
There we go. Checking to make sure everything's right. Don't know what the milk's for though. For the event later on, it says. Am I correct in that? You should also buy fresh milk from the general store. It's used for an event. An event scene later. Okay. So now I gotta go north. Is this the north? No. Yeah, here it is. We gotta go fight this damn beast. Which is... Okay, very north end of the map. There you are. Alright. I was hoping to like
Watch out! This is a tough one. Here we go.
No wait, Gale does unbalance and seal. Does delay. What is this?
There!
My turn.
Alright, and just going to S. Break y'all.
There you go. Sylphid dance. That's that. Yeah.
Here we go. Okay, it's safe for
Why did
now.
it link me up with everyone else? I guess it didn't. Shoot. Okay. Alright. Take care of that. Continue with the story. Let's see what happens. Ow. That smug looks just tells you how wrong this is. So, this is pretty crazy. Alright, let's see what we gotta say. If a fair maiden carries around smoke grenades, they can make a pretty good clean getaway when they want to run from run away from a wedding when they don't want to be captured. I wonder if that any anime. I gotta look it up. Probably that'd be funny seeing it. I mean, in real life, seeing that would be a little extreme. Stupid, but extreme. smooth way to drop some information. Lazy ass military. I don't want to get wet. That's a very unique hairstyle. Okay. We go over. Wait. Is it over? God dang it. Thank you. Yeah, right here. See that door right there, lead?
This looks like a nice spot.
Just at least there to get to this. This is where the fishing part was. Dang it. I was looking the wrong area. Alright, let me get a little bit of CP. Oh, dang, got a big one.
Now that's a catch.
Rainbow trout. Yeah, that is a catch. 15. Can I get another 2 of that rainbow? Hey.
Now that's a catch.
Damn. That was bigger than the last one. Come on. One ball.
Not bad.
There we go. That's good enough. I thought it was on the other side, but when I checked out the strategy guide, it said it was over here. So that's a typo. I'm grateful someone like added that in, and I looked at it. That really comes in handy when you look at those. It's a good walkthrough. two link up. I want to get them both to level 4 or 5 higher. I'm already maxed on mine. This mostly wrong. And my only one has that. The other one's like 3 and stuff like that. Okay, now. Alright. Oh, you need to stand. Okay. And this is the entry. Okay. This shouldn't be too hard. I might attack some monsters because some of them drop something that I like. But if I ever need to just do grinding or stuff, I'll do it like when I'm gonna stop recording. Just do it for a good bit. I do need to fight some monsters that I can get my CP all the way up. And I think this actually gives me 100 CP right here, so that might be good. Nope, it did not. Dang it. That give me... So I can like do a double strike on them. Some powder. And a switch. There we go.
Just the kind of thing you'd expect in an old ruin like this.
Do you think it's powered by the water flowing through here?
I'm gonna need to attack someone and get into a battle that I can get 200 CP on her. Gotta go over there. Alright, do the second part, go around there. Big area, I go here, go here, go here.
The advantage is ours. Let's finish him. My turn.
Yeah! Here!
Okay. Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
We got 3 revives. That's not bad.
I certainly didn't expect to encounter the 3 of you down here.
What?
Uses.
Is that...
Uses?
I'm so glad you're safe.
Of course I am. Though I can't say I was expecting to be placed under house arrest the moment I returned to the mansion.
So that's what happened.
You know what's going on?
Unfortunately, arresting the Imperial Governor's son under a false charge in order to keep the reformist faction under control. I find it hard to believe my father would attempt something so brazen. He didn't have any intention of talking to me. Not the slightest inclination. This was all planned from the start.
Uses.
Enough about me. Thanks to my brother, I'm familiar with the general layout of this waterway. I'll lead us to the guardhouse.
You're actually...
You were planning on saving him even if you had to do it alone, weren't you?
Nothing like last month's field study.
Don't get the wrong idea. I just can't condone my father's actions. Besides, he's no doubt huddled up, crying and lonely in the corner of his cell right now. It's worth rescuing him just to see that.
All right, let's get moving.
Alright. I got a full team. I got a full team. Oh, there we go.
The entrance to the guardhouse is to the west. We should hurry.
Oh, that's...
The advantage is ours. Let's finish.
Here we go!
My turn.
I'll handle this. What a waste of time. Let's go.
There we go. And go out here and get the chest. Climb a little faster with the turbo. Really wish you could climb a hell of a lot faster without just putting that turbo button. He does have all his stuff equipped, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. Sweet. I was like, wait, does he have all his stuff equipped?
Now's our chance. Let's get him. Here we go. There.
My turn.
My turn. I shall fulfill my duty as a noble.
I think there's something up here. Let's see what we got.
Why is this ladder so long?
Is it harder to climb ladders when you've got a big chest?
Fee!
I said left. That's a little.
We'll have to fight our way through.
Here we go.
Damn. There we go. Yeah.
Second form. Gale.
My turn.
Not that good. Alright.
Here we go.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Okay. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
I would think she was gonna get some, get extra for killing them, but I forgot she doesn't. And I think I have that one. What is that one again? Oh wait, is that the investigate cord? Here it is, investigate. Restore MP by attacking enemy on the field. That's the one she needs. And I'll replace it with this. There we go. Because Rain's massive ports will let him just get CP from enemies he kills.
Let's get this over with.
Go.
I'll handle it.
My turn.
That was a
Okay. Yeah.
My turn.
My turn. That's
That was a
that. Let's
lot.
keep moving.
Was it? Or did she just... Let's see. This way.
There's another lattice door.
There should be a mechanism to open it somewhere nearby.
Left and right. Take left. Damn it. I was hoping there was a switch on the left side, to be honest. But, it was right.
We have the advantage.
Here we go.
Get to 10.
Okay.
Yeah, he gets 25 because of his ability.
I'll handle this.
He gets 5 after.
It's my turn.
I'll handle it. Done. But we can't relax yet.
Was it 3 she got? I thought she got more last time.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. My turn.
Okay. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
I don't know why.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. My turn.
Okay.
I'll handle this.
It's my turn. Yeah.
Okay.
My turn. Okay, it's safe for now.
Little more uses will have level 5 on his mass support. I need to get them mass supports level, max level as well. I forgot about that.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Yo. Wait, all right.
Oh, a treasure chest.
I'm exhausted.
It's gotta be the chest.
Fee, that's enough.
Honestly.
Alright. There we go. Made it. Next we got soldiers in to
This can be overcome.
Fee?
What do you mean?
Stand back.
What are you doing?
I know this smell.
Explain yourself, please.
Ignition.
What?
What?
Done.
Done?
Fee, did you?
Was that a bomb?
Portable high-powered explosive.
C4.
Plasticity makes it handy for this kind of espionage work.
Explosive?
Where could you possibly have gotten such a thing?
Fee, I think at this point we have a right to know. What exactly is your background?
Reen?
The day of the entrance ceremony, I saw you dodging that trap floor the rest of us fell into. You're 2 years younger than us, yet you're physically no weaker at all. In fact, I'd say when it comes to combat situations, you seem almost like you're holding back.
Impossible.
Guess you got me. Before I came to the academy, I was a Jaeger. That's where I learned how to handle explosives and use my gun swords. That's all.
A Jaeger? I wasn't expecting that.
I've heard that term before. The best of the best mercenary outfits are known as Jaeger Corps.
Jaeger Corps are almost synonymous with the Grim Reaper. To think I'd be going to school with a Jaeger.
Me? A Reaper?
No, that's not... I spoke out of turn. I mustn't let prejudices get the better of me.
That's right. Knowing her past doesn't change who she is now.
Thanks for telling us, Fee. And I'm sorry for prying.
Not bothered. But we should hurry if we want to save Machias.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, let's press onward.
And here we go. I think this is supposed to help us cover CP as well. Or is it just the regular stuff? Yep, just the regular stuff.
This looks like the place.
Looks like an underground prison, all right.
Indeed, it must be here somewhere.
Am I hearing things?
Machias!
And still in one piece by the sound of it.
What are you all doing here? There's no way the Provincial Army would just let me go. You didn't sneak in, did you?
We came in through the underground waterway.
I'll open the cell.
How are you going to... What the...
We'll explain when we have more time.
Yeah, right now we need to get away from here before we're caught.
As long as we can make it back to the city, we should be able to bluff our way out of any further trouble.
Right.
Thanks. I'd resigned myself to being stuck in there for a while. I must admit, though, I'm surprised you, of all people, would come to my aid.
I only came to get a glimpse at your tear-stained face. Plus, I thought this might be a good opportunity to pay back my father.
I see.
What? Voices? Damn. It's... Oh,
Lord Eustace?
As much as I would love to praise you for a job well done, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to take a short rest.
What?
Let's clean house.
Roger that.
Right!
Let's get this over with.
My turn. Ha! Now's our chance. Let's go, everyone.
I'll handle this.
This is our real power.
If I hadn't been so careless, this would never have happened.
There wasn't much he could have done.
I'm just glad you're all right.
Alright. Don't know why I'm doing that. Just doing it, I guess. Anyway, that takes care of that. Agreed. Nice. Alright. Pretty fast.
There are two of them, and they're big.
And fast.
Hurry!
Right!
This is the worst day ever.
Pieces big.
We're surrounded.
They're very well trained.
Cats? No, dogs. They're like dogs.
Your family's army employs monsters like this?
No one ever told me.
They aren't going to let us past, are they?
Pretty smart for beasts.
So we'll just have to take him down.
Indeed. Bad dogs require stern discipline.
Time to wrap up this month's field study. Class 7, Group A, commence attack on the targets.
All right.
Don't let it intimidate you!
This might actually be a challenge.
Here we go.
Alright. So,
All right, let's do this.
I'll handle this.
Understood.
I'll handle this. Now is our chance. Don't let it pass.
On the track.
Leave it to me.
It's my turn.
and I think kill him in one move?
Rise, great towers!
Just because I just boosted them pretty high? And if not, I can use Machinus to boost. They use the same one.
Lord Alvarian! Rest in peace.
Leave it to me.
Damn it, I can only use one. I can only break one of these bitches. Hey, you know what?
How about this?
I think I picked the wrong one. Nope, got the wrong one.
You're into sure. Crystal Saber!
Azure Flames, gather on my blade!
Strike!
Damn it, I was hoping to get him.
I hope you're ready!
I have the S-Break, so I'm just gonna
You're
use the
finished!
damn thing. Why not?
That takes care of them.
Easy peasy.
We did it.
That was tough.
I thought we were done for.
I have no intention of letting filthy beasts get the better of me, trained or otherwise.
Honestly now, this is no laughing matter, you know.
Look who's talking. You're grinning like an idiot.
Not as much as you are.
There they go.
I don't think we could have wrapped this month's field study up more perfectly if we'd tried.
We were all able to form combat links with one another, too.
Damn.
We're not through the woods just yet, it would seem.
Looks like the end of the road.
You've pushed your luck one step too far this time! Are you that desperate to be thrown in a cell with Ragnitz?
If you want to arrest us, go right ahead.
Lord Eustace! What are you doing here? I thought you'd been locked in the mansion!
I chose to return to my studies. Well, what's it to be? Accusing my classmates of this crime will implicate me as well.
We couldn't possibly point our rifles at Lord Eustace.
Silence! Not even Lord Eustace has the right to trespass in a military facility, much less to release a suspect in our custody, directly opposing the orders of His Grace the Duke.
Enough! We may not be the best of friends, but I am Eustace Albarea. I will not simply stand by and watch as one of my classmates is arrested under false charges and used in a tool in some political war.
Lord Eustace.
Eustace?
We have our orders, and nothing you say will change that. Disarm them, men, Lord Eustace included.
That will not be necessary.
What?
Impossible.
Lord Rufus? Lord Rufus!
We'd heard you were in the capital.
How? Why are you...
I received a message from the Academy at noon today, and I returned by airship as quickly as I could. With your instructor.
What?
Looks like you've all done a fine job.
Instructor Sarah?
What are you doing here?
I've been filled in on the circumstances, more or less. I'll take care of matters here. You all return to your posts at once.
But, Lord Rufus, with all due respect...
I've already informed my father. Or do you intend to embarrass me beyond your other transgressions?
No, of course not. Second company, withdraw!
Sir! Please, excuse us.
Oh my. Well, you can tell they're well trained, if nothing else.
The Provincial Army takes its training very seriously, of course. Though I resent the mere notion that it could be misused so grievously.
I'm sure you do.
So, what brings you here, Instructor? Seriously, why are you here?
The way he said that the second time, seriously, why are you here? It's like, just got me a little bit.
Your timing is a little too convenient.
Did you come after receiving word from the Provincial Army?
Nope. I actually heard about what was happening a little earlier from a friend of mine. As soon as the news reached my ears, I shot to my feet and got right in contact with the director here. And he was kind enough to give me a ride on his airship back from the capital.
I don't know what to say.
Honestly, you seem to be prepared for virtually everything. Wait a second.
Director?
Oh, you don't know yet, do you?
I also serve as a permanent member of the Academy's Board of Directors. Perhaps we'll have the opportunity to meet again in that capacity.
The Board of Directors?
Why is this the first I'm hearing of this?
I decided to keep it a secret so I could see the look on your face when you found out. I'm not the only member of the board, though, of course. I'm simply one of 3 permanent members.
That explains why you knew so much about Class 7.
Way too well prepared.
Still, I had no idea my father would attempt something so foolish while I was away. He's always been an obstinate man, but he's simply gone too far this time. As a member of the Academy's board, I cannot remotely condone the unlawful arrest of a student.
Rufus?
Thank you for your concern.
And such ends our tale. That was pretty good. So in this chapter, we're going to send it.
So that's Class 7, eh? A little rough around the edges, but they managed to get through in one piece. I think I see now why you're so fixated on them, Sarah. And Rufus Alborea. I've heard people say he's the sharpest noble of the bunch, but still.
What business could he possibly have over by the canyon so early in the morning? Is that what you were about to ask?
Who are you?
Pay me no mind, I'm but a low-ranking noble. I've been watching over those young students to see what they're capable of, much like yourself.
Really now? You'll forgive me for asking, but you look awfully like someone a couple of acquaintances mentioned to me a long time ago. You wouldn't happen to have some fancy-sounding stage name or anything, would you?
Ha ha! You'll just have to find that out on your own. Your acquaintances wouldn't be a certain innocent young couple from a foreign land, though, would they?
You'll just have to find that out on your own.
Indeed. Well, if you'll please excuse me, it's almost time for the airship to depart, and I really must be getting back to Heimdall. May we meet again, young Bracer. Do give my regards to the Purple Lightning, if you would.
As if the situation weren't messy enough. It seems we've got another source of trouble on our hands now. I'd better let the others know, just in case.
And you call yourselves teenagers. Unlike me, you actually get to go to sleep every night. You should be full of energy by this point in the day.
Give me a break.
Considering all that's happened this weekend, I think we can be forgiven for being a little tired.
Well, that's certainly true enough. Group B had their fair share of problems to deal with as well, but they weren't quite as serious as yours. Although they were of a similar nature.
What do you mean exactly?
Did they also wind up getting involved in a conflict between the two factions?
More or less. St. Ark is another territory belonging to one of the four great houses, after all. So they got themselves caught up in a bit of trouble. The four of them managed to get through it together in the end, though.
Well, that's good.
That's a relief, yeah.
But, Sarah, just what kind of mirror did they pour into buffing up Aurochs Fort anyway? What we saw was nuts.
So I've heard. And the Provincial Army isn't the only force trying to improve its armaments. The Imperial Army is doing the same, with the Blood and Iron Chancellor and his 20 armored divisions squarely at the center.
Really?
How should the military academy... Well, how should we act in a situation like this? Thor's graduates join both the Provincial and Imperial armies, right?
That's nothing you need to be worrying about. Not right now, at least. You're at the academy to learn. That's all you should be focusing on. While you're there, it's true that you may be forced to acknowledge some of the more unpleasant realities of Erebonia. But I believe there's something special to be gained from that. Something you can only gain now, at this moment in time. So long as you're together with your friends and classmates, people for whom there is no substitute. Maybe when you graduate and go out into the world, much of what you've learned at Thor's will have little meaning. But I still truly believe that sometime, somehow, what you experience as part of Class 7 will be an invaluable treasure to you. It may not seem that way now, but I know in my heart that it will someday.
Instructor.
You almost had me there for a moment.
That was the last thing I ever thought I'd hear from you.
Hey! What's with all the laughing?
I'm really sorry. Your words were quite touching, but...
Coming out of your mouth, they were just...
painfully droll.
something we can only gain now at this moment in time. So long as we're with our friends and classmates, for whom there is no substitute.
Stop that! Are you trying to kill me?
You kids are awful. I was being serious, you know. Why must this instructor thing be so difficult sometimes?
Well, let's see if the number is correct. I got a nice S grade. If not, I'll have to look into it. Ah, who's this little one? And you guys didn't know who she is?
Looks like they got back okay. So glad I didn't have to bust in and save them. I thought it was all over when I got spotted at the fort, though. Hey, White Rabbit here! Uh-huh, everything went A-okay. Don't sweat the details. I did what I was supposed to. No sign of them, though, but I did find a bunch of other interesting stuff. What? Fake intel? Someone managed to get a leg up on you and Gramps? Must have been one heck of a guy. Huh? Me? I'm gonna go meet up with Claire now. Gotcha! See you then, Lecter! I wonder what that military academy they mentioned is all about. Sounds kind of fun. Lammy! Yep, we're done here. Let's get going, Eric Getlum.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
Nice, right?
I've got a little reward here for you.
Got a medal. Alright. That looks good.
Drinks are on me someday.
Let's see.
Perfect! You guys are the best!
Awesome. Trying to get all S's on each one of the chapters, because that helps in the close to the at the end game, because that means I get a special item. I get all S's. I think it was all S's. Continue. Now we're in June, and it's the 15th. Damn, it's raining.
It was the middle of June. With summer well underway, a rainy spell seemed to hang over Trista. With our field study wrapped up, the other members of Class 7 and I returned to normal school life. But just when we thought we'd gotten used to the challenging lessons and the breakneck workload, a moment of dread washed over us, making our blood run cold.
As you all know, tomorrow marks the start of your midterm exams. I'm no good with all these papers and essays and circling answers, so I won't really be able to help you much. But I'm administering some of your tests, so I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines. Make me proud, class!
Sometimes I lie awake at night and wonder how you became our teacher.
As I recall, aren't you in danger of a lecture by the vice principal if our performance isn't up to par?
Oh, I'm not too worried about that. Most of you tend to get pretty high grades anyway. I can hardly wait to see how well you all do. Remember, the results will be announced next Wednesday. Your scores will be posted on the board by rank, so you can see how you compare to the other classes in your year.
Oh, the sooner this week is over, the better.
I can almost taste the tedium.
I'm not gonna let Emma squeak by me again this time.
Oh, one more thing. They're gonna stick the average score for each class up there on the board, too.
Our class averages?
I suppose their intent is to furnish us with motivation in the form of class bragging rights.
Well, I do enjoy a challenge.
Anyway, I know it's only noonish, but I think that's enough homeroom for today. You guys can stay here and study, or just head on back to your dorms. Up to you. Prez, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. Stand, bow.
I think this is a good time to stop right here. Let me see and make sure the connection is still up for the broadcast. Put a little streaming I've been doing. Because if it's not, I'm going to be really pissed. On there. Nice. Okay, so it is still good. Alright, so I'll call it here and post this up on YouTube and do the next one tomorrow. I don't know. I'm just gonna try to get these done. I can work on the other one, but with the connection, how this is out, I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I probably will, just to try to get them done. And when I get a recording that works properly, that I can record with the computer.
Right.
Then I'll do these probably over again on Nightmare and just be silent and say at the beginning of it what I'm doing. And just get through it all. Complete everything and do everything and try to get it done as fast as possible. But I probably won't. I don't know. We'll see. Alright. So catch you guys later. Hope you guys like the stream and the videos that I post on YouTube with this. And once I get a recording system working for us, or not just this, but for Switch and Xbox, it will probably be a lot better. And
Right.
PC too. So catch you later. You guys take care. Have fun. Have a good day. Be safe out there.